Are we on?
Yes, we're on.
Look at that. I'm a real carpenter. I carry a tape measure.
Right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. As you can see, I'm appropriately dressed for our show tonight. And tonight is Wednesday night. It's time for high-tech serious night. Time to talk about serious tiny home things. Things that will help you in your endeavors and journey to tiny home living. You know, I wanted to tell you that. I've been forgetting to tell everybody, but our logo is choose tiny, live free. Oh, and they said I cannot talk with my hands if they're tied behind my back, so we'll attempt this, okay? Everybody says, we can't hear you because your hands are too loud. All right, I would like to start off tonight, if you guys, and you know what I can't understand is like, I'm just jabbering, but I'm going to show you to the shop tonight. I'm going to show you custom trailers, custom builds. We're going to go through the homes we built. Under construction, we're laying floor, we're starting floor, subfloor on one. The two workshops, they're heading out Saturday and Sunday. We've got 2 deliveries. Joyce Kirk, she just called, oh, I said her name. I can't do that because people go and probably want to hunt her down. Sorry, Joyce. But we're going to show her house and stuff. But another thing, so a lot of news. Hang in there with me. I hope I get to maybe make you smile and think a little bit. I don't know. I don't ever make too many people think. But I wrote down some notes. I wanted to tell everybody that I never get on the internet. I never look at tiny homes. I don't look at competitors. I don't know. Maybe I should. There's some really great guys. I'm not saying that I don't look on it because I think we're the best. That's no reason. It's probably I don't have time. I never get on. I just never have time to just sit and just surf on the web, you know. My schedule is up at 5:36, do a few little exercises if I can and work out a little bit, and then I'm work on it. And it's usually running hard till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Every single day, almost 7 days a week. So that's our schedule here. I love it. Wouldn't change it. I feel fortunate to be in this position because I'm working. Now, I wouldn't want to do this forever, but it's getting the business off the ground. And like, again, you all know my story from losing everything in the resort and losing a lot of other things in life and now having an opportunity to build homes for you all, having this opportunity to be on like this, live. Maybe 2 people are watching, my brother and my mom, but I thank you for allowing me to be on here and talking to you guys. What an opportunity. It's just like, God, life is just so full of great things. And we can think of them that there's not and lay in the bed, but there are. There's some really cool stuff. And I feel fortunate to be able to be active and doing what I'm doing. Okay, enough of that. But looking at, I did take this morning, actually, and I looked on a couple of videos and I saw a great home. And it was $72,000. I think it was a triple axle, and the guy had, you may have seen this, but the guy had stained glass in his front door, stained glass in the pocket door, beautiful, everything custom on it, everything looked really cool. Casement windows you crank out, them are $300 to $400, $500 a piece. Oh, that's really good. I think it was a bad price, 72. And what I wanted to say is, there's a lot of these homes that are selling for 70, 80, 90,000. You know, that's a crazy price tag. They're putting a lot of work into it, a lot of craftsmanship into these homes. You can tell when they really, really spend a lot of time. I am not competing with that market. That's not where I'm going. We could probably get into that if we'd like, but that's not where I want to go. I want to go for folks like me that don't have anything, that don't have any savings, don't have a line of credit, that don't have a credit score, 0, okay? I have to make a living, but I want to go with normal folks that want to, that have a credit score too, that want to spend $25,000 to $40,000. If you go over that, that's great. We'll spend $100,000. But wow, what you would get with that kind of money. My thing is I concentrate on size. You get more bang for your buck. You'll still get all the amenities. I can put in anything you want. And tonight I wanted to tell you that we customize everything. We're almost on our 50th build, and not one's been the same. Not one. And that's what we like here. I don't care what you want me to build. I'll take a bus and rehab it. We're looking at containers and redoing them. We'll build anything. We've got our homes that we standardly do. They're tiny homes on wheels, and we love building them. There's nothing we won't do. So, however, I've seen, the high-end home, and we call them high-end because their price tag is high. But if you have a stained glass door you may put it in, I'll put it in. We had an 8-foot, a 96-inch door that went to the workshop the last time we had, and we installed it. We had to build the jamb, we had to mortise the hinges, we had to cut for the bolt, the deadbolt, and the lock. We did it. It took us a couple, 3 hours, but we're carpenters, so we can take things, make them work. We'll charge you for it, but nothing like you're going to be charged on a stained glass door and be sure and be a couple $1,000s. So I want to show you that we can make these things really good. My whole objective is to build you a home that I can make a living and I can grow as a company, but you can come across with a good home, you know, at a good price. What we're working on is a certification. I know we touched on that before. We've taken 2 videos and some information that we need with a structural engineer and architect that we're working with. We've got our logo, we've got our name, we've got our letters and how we're going to do all this. And I'll present that when it's legally, officially ready to go. I don't want to give it out right yet because the competition is so fierce out here in the tiny home market. Everybody and their brother is building tiny homes. I think it's great. All these carpenters are coming out of the woodwork. It's a wonderful time. My thing is I love competition. Bring it on. We have actually increased our staff here at Incredible Tiny Homes. We've increased our staff because I have now a young lady from the local junior college. She's in the mechanical drawings and architectural drawing. We've hired her at a part-time basis, taking all of our sketches and hiring her to do our drawings for us. So when you get a drawing now, we've got a complete drawing. We have another person doing our full-time social media. We've also hired another lady who's helping with totally taking over inventory. So from the plans to pre-construction, everything is counted, everything is done, everything is ordered, everything is on spot on, everything is exactly the way it has to be. Then during construction, we have that handled. After construction, we have quality control. We have a list of checklists from lug nuts tightening to doorknobs to screens, and we're trying to make that better and better. So we're going to work on all those quality control issues so when you do get your home, it's as best as we can. We've made some mistakes. We've had screens that wasn't delivered. We have things that just wasn't there. I forgot a ladder one time in the house. I drove all the way back to Texas and gave him his ladder. So we're trying to prevent those things. We're trying to get better as a company. I'm real with you just like everybody knows. So that's where we're going with our company. I'm excited about it because as soon as that sequence of events are together and the people are working like they are, this machine will just click on. I don't want a manufacturer company. I don't want somebody just building the same home all the time. 100% custom. All the guys out here are going to be subcontractors. That's how they work. They have their own booths. They build their own homes, just like I've told you before. And that's how we're going to run this company, and that's how I think we can be bigger and hopefully save you guys money across the board. I'm looking down the road. I'm not looking for tomorrow. I'm looking down the road 5, 6, 10 years ago. From here, 10 years from on out, is that we can produce homes in a really efficient, quality way. So our certification will be from a structural engineer, from an architect, a stamped architect that is qualified in showing that these homes are strong. One issue. All right, we got three ways of tiny homes. You got your tiny homes that are going to be IRC, international codes that most counties, cities say, hey, 36-inch wide stairs, 120 square feet per room. Each habitable room has to be 70 square feet with a 7-foot ceiling height. All these stipulations, and that's fine, and we can build them. I think I built the 24-hour build was similar to that, and we try to work within that. That's one type of tiny home, okay? And normally it's on a permanent foundation. The second type of tiny home is a tiny home that can be passed and have a certified stamp on it that says, boom, this is stamped by a third-party inspection, and that thing is built to the credentials of an architect or an engineer or an inspection company that insurances and banks would recognize and allow you to have your insurance and your financing. That's what we're doing. We're having our own certification. Why would I go to another independent certification when all they are is a person with probably no experience in the building field right? They don't need experience, but they hire a third party to look at your house. And then it's a great thing. It's a business. So they form a certification with a third party sending in, you send in your videos and your pictures and they look at it and it looks good. And then you get a stamp and you pay for that. Well, I don't want to pay them to do that. I can do that. I know construction. I know what I'm doing. I got architects and engineers that I've been in school with, that I've known for years, that we can form our own third party inspection, right? They're independent. Their staff and their insurance is independent of me. And we'll have our own. That's what I love about the industry. It is wide open. There's no regulations anywhere. We're forming our regulations as we go and working with cities and governments and inspectors and all that so they can feel good about what we do. So that's the second part. You got your IRC, you got your inspections, and then you know what we have? Then we have people that want to be creative. I got a girl out here who said, make it lightweight. Be creative. Do this, do that. Use different materials this way. Didn't care if it was, she wants it to be sound, but she took our advice in the way we think it should be built so it'll be strong. That way you can take a school bus in here, remodel it, gut it, going out there. They don't want a certification because what they're doing is so abstract. I've got a girl right now, we're trying to duplicate a house from the Netherlands. We're looking at doing that. And it may be hybrid in a little bit. We'll try to see if we can't make that happen. So any design I'll do. So you got your Rogue homes, you got your certified homes, and then you got your international regulation code homes. We'll do anything here. We'll build all that together. Today, this is what we got. This is our board. These are our homes that we're building right here. Boom, 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 boom. These are the ones that some are here, some are gone, some are coming. We're not gone. They're getting ready to be delivered. One I'm going to get ready to build. These are our workshops that just had. Workshop coming on. This is a little sketch that I did for Lily today. We're doing a craftsman style home. It's 12 foot by 36 foot long. It's going to have the craftsman style beams, the overhang, the roof, cedar shakes, and a small window up here. It's just a really quick sketch. And this is what I do with what, I draw this out really good, really quick, but we have parameters we work in. We know it can only be 13.6. We know it can only be 8'6" wide unless they want an overwide load. So we're making this one 12 foot wide. And then we know our stud heights, we know our headers, we know all these things. So I give this to Lily with a floor plan. That's not just it. I've got a sketch too that I do. And she's able to put this on a CAD program and makes it pop out, gives everybody details, and we can give it to the homeowner. And then we're working, of course, on a 3D too that we can give them. So that's our process here. So you call in, I take your call. Amanda or somebody will take your email, relay that back to me. I will contact you, do a sketch, walk you through it, give it to Lily, and then it's sent down the pike. And I'm excited. I'm excited about the process. It looks like it's coming really smooth. And I'm going to show you tonight, I'm going to show you a 10 by 20 trailer. The Bernstein Hurst trailers over in Washburn, Tennessee. If you want a trailer, call Bernstein. Call Bernstein Hurst. There you go. You can buy a trailer from him. But he builds all our trailers. You want it 10 foot wide? He makes the same trailer. Everybody says, well, your axles can only be 7 foot wide. No, he cuts them and he splices them and he makes them and he makes them strong enough to where they are regulated and they can go wide. We've even built one 12 foot wide. He's building 10 foot wide and they look and they're drop axles, everything, just like an 8 foot wide trailer. So that's where we're going. I'm going to show you that. We're getting organized out here a little bit. Come on. We'll walk out here and show you what we got. Sorry if this is all redundant. You guys have seen this all before. But you can see our new shelving. We got this. This is extra inventory that we've acquired. These are all stuff like I said before. This is homeowners in the past, in the future that come in. They've dropped off a lot of their stuff. It's been shipped. Every day we get stuff from UPS, FedEx. And so if you got some quirky light fixtures, plumbing fixtures, we implement them, put them right into your design. We don't care. We'll put them in there. Look at this thing. Big side-by-side freezer. It's massive, it's full size. Over here is our kitchen cabinets. We got them labeled under Joyce. This is your kitchen right here. We got, and Kevin does all this. Joyce is here, Joyce is there. We got the Tony and Bet Andersons over there, and over there. They got a big U-shaped home. This is our workshop. I know I've showed you before. I just want to make sure. It looks terrible, doesn't it? You know, the only thing I can say is the best thing about that is a lot of work's been done when you see a lot of trash. I don't know how we can get over here. Look, they blocked the thing. Let's walk. You all have seen this home a lot. It's been here. The folks are from California. We're just keeping it for them. It's all done. We've got the door locked and it's all set. That's our 24-hour build. Maybe I can get the boys to lower that porch down. We haven't moved it. We've been slamming busy. Hey, buddy. I'll be right with you, okay? That's my gas guy. That's my gas guy. I'm glad to show that.
Sitting there, selling turnips on the four-page truck.
When she pulled up, it's 10 by, what, can't hear me? 10 by 34. Tony and Beth, we got it all done. License plate.
She was lost and looking for the end.
There's your hardwood floor. Oh, yeah. See that hardwood floor? See it, Beth? That's okay. Sweet tea. That's Tony and Ben's. It's a 10 by 34. It's going up on the campground on Norris Lake in Tennessee. We'll have the lofts up tomorrow. We have the kitchen cabinets done. We got the stairs done. All of it plugged in. The floor will be done probably by noon tomorrow. Or Eric in there by himself. Tom's moving tonight. He had to get a U-Haul truck. So he's moving from his home in Pigeon Forge to a house, another house. So he took a couple of the guys. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you that 10 by 20 trailer. Let's go over here. I want to show you this because we'll build anything, any type of trailer, length. That one's 10 by 34. You guys out there, if you want to critique me, these are our trailers. Okay? Let me show you. This trailer here, Bernstein Hurst Trailers, Washburn, Tennessee. There you go. That's where we get them. All right? Go get you a trailer and build you a tiny house. Right here. 6-inch square tubing. All right? 6-inch square tubing. And then these are 2 by 3 joists. Okay? These main girders run the full length of this trailer. The full length of this trailer. These are 2 by 3 joists. 2 foot on center, and we specifically have them to where they're 2 foot. Can you see that? 2 foot on center. Now, this axle right here, this is an 8-lug axle, massive. Over here, over here, we have an axle. It's been cut and it's been spliced, and there's all that reinforcing, the welding around it, all the way across. That's why he's able to spread them and turn them into a 10-foot wide trailer. 10 foot wide, from here to here. Here we go. He's spot on. All right. Now, as you can see, this right here is a lookout. This is a lookout. It's 2 by 3, but it's welded to the main frame, and over to here, that gives us that extra because over here is your leaf springs, and our leaf springs are hooked to our main frame. We can't have it out here because we got to have this for our leaf springs. So all of our trailers have a lookout. These lookouts right here. 10 by 20. We're actually going to build a hobbit house on this. It's going to be a big old hobbit, and it's going to, I think, Utah she's in? Yeah, going to Utah. So we're excited about this. She's not in a big hurry, so we're going to take our time and kind of getting this as we go. All right. That's all our lumber. It's everywhere. It's like falling like rain. All this lumber. is paid for. It's paid for. Isn't that awesome? It's all been bought and paid for. I bought it with a great deal, and that's where we go. Look here. You see this old lumber? It's all reclaimed lumber. It's all reclaimed lumber. And what we do is we use that not in every home. We use it in all kinds of different areas. But if somebody calls and wants us to be creative, we can be creative with all this. We got cedar, we got redwood, we got white pine, we got Eastern white pine. It's just a lot. Spruce. Louder?
Yeah.
Louder. So we got all that stuff. Let's walk over here where it's not as loud. But that's all our lumber. When we build here, we use what we have. Now I can order siding, different types of woods for you, that if you want any kind of wood, we can build it out of any kind of wood you would like. A lot of this wood has been reclaimed, all right? That siding there, none of it's like, most siding is 3/4 of an inch thick. This can go from 3/4 to 5/8 to 7/8. So it gets wide and thin, wide and thin. That's what we have. Now, I can order perfect siding if you want that, no problem. But I'm just telling you, the majority of our builds, how we keep our costs down, is we're able to use this. It looks beautiful. We still got our 1x12 board and batten. We rip our battens. This right here, this siding that came with our 24-hour build, it was like that. It was reclaimed lumber. This is cedar right here. This is cedar from that pile right over there. Look how pretty it's stained out. Isn't it nice? We've been having some questions about our workshop. All right, our workshop. I don't want to get over them guys are working. That's where my other high school boys are over there. Probably have them come over to help Eric put that floor in there. Matter of fact, I'll do that. But our workshop, we have some questions on it. Our questions is like, what do you all do and what do you have to accomplish when you come to the workshop? When you get here, your home is completely dried in. That means the windows and doors and walls and the roof and the metal and the soffits on it, all right? House wrap around it. Then what you will do is you'll put the siding on. You will come and put that siding on the outside. You'll put the corners on, right? You'll put this wood on. You'll put this siding on. You'll put the trim around the windows. That up there is a soffit. Underneath that overhang, underneath that triangle is called a soffit. That will be completed for you when you get here. This box, completed for you before you get here. Also is completed before you get here are your cabinets, your stairs, and your interior trim. Interior trim on all your windows are done for you before you get here. So your task is siding outside. Second thing, wiring and plumbing. You won't do it all yourself. You'll be assisted by an electrician and a plumber. But you can put your plugs and switches and lights anywhere you want as you're walking through the house before it's insulated. Then, if it's going to be fiberglass insulated, you will insulate it. If it's going to be spray foamed, of course we have a company that spray foams. Then after that, what we'll do is you'll put the V-groove on the walls. We were just in Tony and Betts, all that, we call it V-groove, it's tongue groove boards. You'll put that all over the ceiling and everywhere. We'll already have the lofts built for you in there, so that'll be done. So it's the exterior, the interior, wire and plumbing, and hardwood floors like Eric's doing. So now you got hardwood floors, you got your walls up. Now there's a lot of little trim things we have to do. We have to put light fixtures up. How many light fixtures you got? Bathroom, kitchen, and a ceiling fan. Usually it's just 3 lights, right? You got your tub or your shower. That's one valve. We'll show you, do a PEX tool. You'll learn how to do it. And then the drains underneath. All that you guys will do with a supervisor showing you how to do it. And you can use, I had a lady call and she said, all this wood here, she goes, well, I want a little shelf up in my loft and I want to make a little thing, in my bathroom. And I got this idea from Pinterest. And I said, great, that you can do it. You can take our wood right here while you're here, if you have time, and build these things and add them to your home. That's what we do at our workshop. That's what we allow you to do. And then, of course, you get to stay here, sleep and eat here, and be a part of incredible tiny homes, and everything that we offer. That's the workshop. We've got all.
How many people?
How many people? You're going to need. I think you need 4 folks. 4. You could even get up to 6. because you could keep 3 on the outside, 3 on the inside, then the wood flooring, and not everybody's going to be skilled, and you really don't have to be. Cheryl was here. Cheryl was from Texas, school teacher, beautiful lady. I don't think she'd ever run a chop saw and a nail gun. Joyce was in there she was making her window trim in the shop. Pop, 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 nail guns, chop saws, everybody was working. So within a few hours, a half a day, with any kind of want to, you can run almost every tool we have in here. All right, maybe not as skillful as we are, which that's fine, we understand. And we've had such compliments on our guys. The customers were constantly complimenting on how our guys here are super patient, super nice. They take their time. There's no stupid question. And we really, really appreciate your business coming here. And our workshops are awesome because you get to build and you get to see and you get to know where all your plugs and switches, like Garrett and Audie was here. It was just an awesome experience that they had, you know. So these boys here, the subfloor, this is a 22-foot home. This is Sarah's house. Sarah, this is your home. They're cutting all the rafters. We'll be starting to frame this in. Now, to dry this thing in, it takes us about a little over a day and a half to completely dry it in. We'll have the walls, we'll have the windows and doors and the roof, everything ready for wiring and plumbing within a day and a half. So what we're hoping is we've got a few we're finishing up. As you can see, they have to get out this weekend. This will be dried in. Tony and Bets will be ready because they're coming in this weekend and they want to stain and do some stuff. We want to be ready for them. So we got a lot going on, but this will be up. And so that way, Monday, we can spray foam. So Jeffrey's coming in Saturday. He'll wire it, we'll plumb it, and be ready to go for Monday. That house has to be in Seattle April 15th. So he has to leave out of here about the 9th of April. We'll have it done and gone. Cindy's helping that, coordinating all the supplies, everything that it takes to build that. Our plumbing fixtures, our little nuts and bolts and hinges and doorknobs and, and all our fittings. Right here, got it, ready to build. That's what helps us speed up, but it's still custom built. Noah and Blake, they're the one cutting, helping, that's our high school boys. Yep. But that's what we got. This is Steve. Look, he don't want to be on. He's my gas guy. He does the gas for us because I don't want to touch the gas. That's to me a liability I don't want to be a part of. So he's going to come. We got a house that's going to be run gas on, and so he's going to come lay that out for us tonight. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have it done because the house is leaving out Saturday.
You don't want to tell his company?
Oh, yeah. What's your company name? What's that?
Comfort Control.
Comfort Control.
Comfort Control. He's
Yep.
already on.
Oh, he's already
Might as
on.
well
He's already on.
introduce him.
This is Steve. He's from Comfort Control here in Morristown. Yeah, and he's going to run our gas. He does a lot of hookups for our water heaters and our stoves, and people send all these different types of appliances. Steve, he saved us one night. We had a workshop, and people were having all kinds of gas issues and stuff. He showed up with $1,000 worth of fittings and just blew it all out and stayed here like how many hours?
It was
10 or 12 hours, and it was just like all of a sudden it was on a weekend.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
late Saturday night, so he saved the day, and so I appreciate it. And we didn't even know each other, and he showed up and helped us out. So it's been good because we've had good response with the community here backing us up, and it's been good. So Steve will get with us tonight. I'll get with you just a minute. We'll get on that. So.
Bye.
Yep. So I've covered my custom builds. Let's go in here.
Were you going to tour Audie and...
Oh yeah, come on. Audie's watching.
Garrett and Audie.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Joyce's.
Yeah.
I figured everybody kind of wanted to update on their houses.
Is that your request or their request?
That's the people watching's
The
request.
people- yeah, right.
That's what I told him, guys.
I can't turn the compressor off because they're still working.
I thought you all would like to see the houses, tour the houses of the workshop. Garrett and Audie's house and Joyce's house. So
Just for a little bit. I have the box cracked up. This is Garrett and Audie. Their plans came from an architect they sent to us. We just followed their plans. They were here. This is the one with the wool insulation that they had. So we got wool insulation. These, of course, are our fenders. This is our lock. And it's a big lock. See, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 foot long. He's got a range head right here. This range will go over here. He's got a stove. Okay? And then he's got a simple kitchen. The kitchen just wants a countertop and shelves underneath. That's all he wanted on it. This is a crank out window that we ordered for him. Boom, cranks out. Flat, nice big window. That was, I think that window was about $300. Wasn't bad. This is our barn door. He wanted a pocket door instead of the barn door track.
Yeah.
This is a pocket door. And it's a custom made door we do here. That's our textured barn wood that we get. It's not real barn wood off a barn. As you can see, it's textured and rough. And it gives it that appearance. It's a pocket door. Tom did a great job. Now their bathroom, now look at their bathroom. Nothing like I've ever done before. We took a hopper window that normally is horizontal, and we did it vertical. So there you go. That's their bathroom window. They got a 32-inch shower? I believe it's 32. Yeah, they got a 32-inch shower here. So they got the shower, they got the half moon sink, and all they wanted was that, this, and any compost. 36 inches wide. Let's see how wide it really is. Inside, I'm 31 inches. Okay? Inside to inside.
On another window.
Yep, another hopper window here.
Okay.
Yep. I love them little guys. They're $39 at Lowe's. These windows here are, I think this is a 3030. So, you know, I think less than $100, which is nice. They're vinyl. Now these are single hung. The guy on the high-end video I watched, his was double hung. This one slides down, that one slides up. Great, don't mind doing it. If you want them, we'll do it. Maybe another $15, you can have the double hung. We do single hung. Then the small loft up here, that's your loft. It'll be 40 inches wide. That'll hold an exact single bed mattress, okay? I see all these guys do these tours of their homes and, you know, showing all this stuff, and it's beautiful. I hope I'm being a little bit different. I get it.
Oh, and what kind of roof was it again?
What? This is a shed roof. Complete shed. Slants from one down to the other. There's a little bit lower than normal. Under here is your can lights. We trimmed this out. We got wiring coming through here. We got can lights that'll sit right here. This is their living room area. Anything else?
Already got their hardwood.
You know what I like about these windows? And I'll show you when we're doing them again. But this is the jamb on the inside, and this is a trim on the outside. We build the whole thing in the shop. Okay? So when they're done, all we do, set them in place, pop, 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 they're done. It just takes seconds to put these things together. You can put all these windows in. It took maybe 2 hours to trim all the windows in the shop, put them up in another 20 minutes. Done. Windows, trims, over with. So when you come to the workshop, you'll put this V-groove up. This is tongue and groove. You'll put these up, okay? And we got a nail gun. The hardest part is cutting these switches out. You make it too big, your switch plate cover won't cover it. And we show you how to cut that out just right so your switch plate cover will cover it. So you'll put this on. This is what we call tongue and groove right here. This trim around that whole window, we'll have it done for you when you get here. You put it in place, plumb it up level, pop, 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 pop. This right here, done for you when you get here at the workshop. This is structural. We'll have this done for you. They have the other loft done for you. You will put the ceiling on. You'll put the walls on. And you'll put the beautiful flooring on. Okay? You can nail the floor like Eric was doing over there. These will be pre-built for you. These are fender covers. They're pre-built in our shop. Put them in place. Done. Questions?
No.
Let's go. This is Joyce in the fifth wheel. The fifth wheel is 22
Here's yours, Joyce.
foot. 22 foot fifth wheel. It's from here, from the beginning of the fifth wheel back, 22 foot. And then Joyce wanted a 2-foot cantilever for her loft up here. All right. Then what we did, look at the footprints. Look. Makes me mad. Hey, and then in here we got an onboard water tank, and we're gonna have a door back here. We already special ordered it. It'll be an onboard water tank with a water catchment system that goes in, fills it up, so she's got water. And again, she can regulate it by dumping out the water for the weight. If she hasn't got enough tongue weight, she can let the water out.
Joyce is watching too.
All right, Joyce. This is her flooring. Joyce left and we quit working.
Well, that's bad.
Well, we got those things gotta go. So we'll jump back on yours, Joyce.
My Lord.
Here's your loft. And I love them. That's our reclaimed lumber. As you can see, it's been just through a planer. Look how pretty it is. This is her loft underneath here. Her can lights. Nice. And this is her bathroom with her, she's gonna have her washer and dryer. Everything's clean, everything's good. Switches. She walked through here with the electrician and was able to put everything in here where she wants it. This is stubbed out because they got a wall right here, and this is where the shower is gonna be. This will put her diverter, which we call a valve, where your shower valve can come up in that wall. Joyce and her friends put the V-rib up. Cheryl was in here cutting this stuff. It did great. The ceilings are done. This is her spray foam. We'll end up putting a door in here. We're going to cut that out, put a door. All of her batteries for her solar will be behind this wall. Right here's the kitchen. Kevin's already got the kitchen done. The countertops will run across here. So you got stairs coming down, and of course that's her bedroom, and that's her closet from up top. That'll be her closet. All right. Sorry, Joyce, I didn't have more done for you.
So she's got hardwood floor up here.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, look at this ceiling height. All right. 81 inches, 80 inches with the hardwood floor. So you got 6 foot 8 inches in her loft on her fifth wheel. 6 foot 8. Maybe we'll get a design
She
award.
wants to see the ceiling.
Who does?
Joyce.
Come on, Joyce.
Leave Joyce alone.
Beautiful. You know what? I want to go show Linda Choke's house.
Hey, can you say hi to neighbor Sue?
Hi, neighbor Sue.
She's
I was
watching.
going to say that at the end of the show, man. and Now you ruined it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, Sue. I'm glad you're feeling better, and you had a great prognosis on your health. So I think that's awesome. You fought it and you beat it. You know what? How do you like this little stove? Isn't that cool? Garrett, I think he said he paid about $1,400 for that little guy, but it's super efficient. Just a 3-inch duct. Anybody wants to know, I'll find out. Let's see. There it is. Dwarf stoves.
Stop.
What's the matter?
I was trying
Dwarf
to
stove.
get it.
Here's Linda Choke's house. They bought the door. We'll put a door in for them. If I turn the compressor off, they won't be able to put wood floors down. So it's kind of dark in here. I didn't expect to turn it on electricity. Hang on here. I'll try to get up.
Okay. Hi, David Medina.
I can't find my light on.
I love the kit that you gave me too. Thank you so much. That travel kit.
Sorry. I'm trying to get a light in here. They got a tile shower. I don't know if I can find one or not. I can throw a light in. It looks really cool. Hang on, let me get a light. I want to show that inside. They really did some really neat things.
Okay. Hey, David. I hate I didn't get to see you all. But Thank you so much.
Coming!
Randy's getting a lot. I got you, Randy. You're running. We see. The homeowner is finishing up this house, and I love her lofts.
Don't
They're
tell
like-
lies and stuff.
Well, he told me to be quiet, but I like the lofts. Oh, David, that is so nice of you to say. That is awesome. Thank you. David,
What?
David Medina that came?
Yeah.
And he said that he saw 2 builders that day and said they ain't got nothing on us. I shouldn't have told him, David.
All right, this one here. This, we built, let's see, we V-grooved the inside. We built the lofts. The homeowners did the staining, right? They whitewashed, they're actually painting the inside. Stained the beam up top. They did all that. They put this tile in the floor. They inlaid it. They put their own wood floors down and inlaid it in there. Okay, isn't that cool? They did that themselves. This was a unique one. It wasn't a workshop, but we worked out a deal where they were local. Excuse me, and they came and they worked on their home. We framed it in, got it all going at a certain point, and they said, hey, can we take it from there? We let them use our tools, had some advice for an electrician come and help them, so they were able to come and work on their spring break. And so we're taking it to their house, and they're going to finish it up at their home. This is their, isn't that cool? This is, I think, her grandmother's armoire.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And she designed everything in here. All right. These windows. Don't say I won't put in custom windows. All right. These windows are thousands of dollars. She's got 4 windows. 4 windows. Linda, I'm bragging about you because what I want to say is 4 windows for over $4,000 or $5,000 for these 4 windows. What I want to, and the reason I'm saying that is because we will install high dollar windows if you want. Expensive, high dollar, that's Tennessee, isn't it, for expensive? So it's expensive windows. We would love to do that. Anything you want in Incredible Tiny Homes, we will put in. Here's your refrigerator. I gotta get going. I gotta quit talking and get with my gas guy. But this is a RV gas refrigerator. This is a washer and dryer. Okay. They're doing all. This is all their stuff. I would fire them if they were my employees. You know what I'm
You
saying?
would fire.
Well, look here.
You can't fire the homeowners.
I know. Well, they look. I want to tell you. Look at that beautiful tile. Isn't that cool?
Oh wow, that's neat.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, I love it. Yep, they did all that. They built this big door. See this big barn door?
Oh yeah.
It slides. I mean, this is a big opening, but they got a big barn door. They got
I think they got a couple of kids, right?
They got 2 kids. Yep. So, tile floor, subway tile on the walls, all the way. Homeowners did all this. Yeah. So, all right. Good. I just want to give an example of what. Let's go that way. Watch your step. Of what we can do. There's no limit to the design. Anything else? All right, Susan. Your nickname is Susan O. Susan, we've had to do these. Be right with you, Steve. We've had to do those workshops. Workshop, almost everything stops. But we got your inside done. Siding is here. We just need to start putting it up. We can probably have your house sided in a day, so it's really not a big deal. It's your lap siding that you requested, so you have your lap siding. Everything else is here. It's a matter of putting it together. Get up there.
Uh-huh.
Susan, we brought your deck out to 10 foot 8 inches like your plans show. We got that whole loft done. We got the ceiling underneath here done. We got all your walls done. Your steps are completed. We just need to put them in. I'll show you that drawing. Here's your refrigerator, ice maker. You got your washer and dryer hookups. That was here before we got here. Your windows are all trimmed out. All we have to do is put the trim in like we do in the shop, like I showed you over there. We trim them out, pop them in. All this is really super fast from here on out. And of course, you'll be working with Cindy. Cindy's our new person for coordinating everything for us. That's it. I like it. I like this. This is a big living room area, kitchen. Susan's from Arizona.
What's this?
I believe that's a catwalk up here. Because it was framed in here before we got the home. Yeah. Peggy's home hasn't changed much. This is Peggy over here. She bought this home. We had it kind of up for sale. She bought it. We're going to change it around. We're going to take 2 windows, take them out, and put sliding glass doors. It's going on the Shenandoah River for an investment property. Then we've ordered her, I think, granite porch countertops inside. Her cabinets are already done.
It's been stained.
It's ready to go. Teddy stained it. Yep. But I love these cedar shades right here. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful.
Yeah, they come out really nice. So we got the window. We'll throw that one in and finish our cedar shakes. The metal's already here, so just got to pop it in place. We've been really busy on the workshops, get them out of here in a time frame. So, have we done it all? You too.
Just real quick, Jeff Weaver down in, is it Ocala? How do you say that, Florida?
Ocala.
Okay. Ask Randy about off-grid on the electric. Can it be total off-grid running the AC and everything?
Yes.
Depending on how many, batteries you get? What?
Yeah, you can be totally off-grid. You'll need a good sized battery. What you do is you take how much energy it takes to run all this, and then you figure out how many batteries in solar panels you need to run all that. One thing you always got to remember, and I'm not a solar tech guy, one thing I've learned is that you have to have enough power that if the lights go out, which means the sun goes behind an eclipse for 3 days, and it's just like the movie The Road, you've got to have enough battery backup to keep you going until the sun pops out again after the eclipse, okay? That's the main thing, battery storage. You don't need necessarily more panels, but you need the battery storage. That's why I like the Tesla wall. The Tesla wall is 14 kilowatts, which is 14,000 watts. It'll run a small home. I think it's $5,500 or $7,500, but that includes your charge controller and your inverter inside. So it's almost a package deal except for your panels, and your panels are really inexpensive now. They're not all that much. So really look into all that. We're looking into it. Lucas, he's doing a great job. He's got a new battery out, the micro battery or something he was telling us about, and it's not as expensive as Tesla, but it still carries a lot. You can drop the usage down and back up, and it won't kill the battery.
Adam, it's on your desk, you're about to call him. He wanted to know about, can you do hydraulics for the trailer and for leveling jacks?
Yeah, we put in we didn't do it.
Adam Perillo. Yeah, hey Adam.
We put a hydraulic on the fifth wheel for the Coons. It was to raise it up and down. It's only in the front, and I think it was about $3,900 because it was a rush job. So you're looking probably about $3,000 for the front. It's about I think you can get the whole thing done for about $4,000 or $5,000 if we order it in advance. Yeah.
David wants to know about how quick that you do these homes. Does the quality get sacrificed?
That's David Medina.
Yeah, you knew it was David.
Yeah, David. Okay, yeah, David. The faster we go, the less quality it is. No, we don't skip a beat. And I need to think about that because people think, well, why does everybody take 120 days to build a house? I think the reason they take so long is because there's so many fine details that these guys are putting in these homes. And they're beautiful. They're really pretty. But to frame it, my high school boys, they're not sweating, all right? They just put the floor down in an hour and a half. We'll frame it. It's just normal how we work. We'll frame it in a day and a half with the the rafters are pre-built, the corners are pre-built, the headers are pre-built. That's my whole dilemma. I don't understand why it takes so long. Inside, we V-groove that. It took a little while for the boys because they're off and on. We're doing other things. But we can tongue and groove the whole inside in a day. We can put siding on the outside in 1 day. The roof on in 2 hours. You add that all up, we're only 4 days in the build. What else is there?
And David said it was other builders that saying it, not him. He said other builders said it to him.
Oh, of course you're going to say that. They're going to be jealous. You know what? They don't want to work. They don't want to act like me. They don't want to be out here. What, I've been up since 5 or 6. I've done 100 push-ups already. I've already done squats, air squats. I'm going. I mean, God, let's live a little bit. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I go through 2 pairs of work boots a year because I walk fast. I don't know why. I just do. I can sleep good though. I mean, I can turn it off.
Well, and you have great workers. They're skilled
Awesome,
and
man.
experienced. Yeah.
And you know, and that's what we're saying. If we branch off, we will show how we do these things. We're not supermen. We're not super strong. It's just thinking through. I'm really perplexed. Any competitor, come to my shop. Walk in here. Any of you guys in Chattanooga, Nashville, Birmingham, anywhere, Pennsylvania, Colorado, you come here and I'll show you how we build. You want to come? Come learn here. Come see how we do, and you tell me if we're dogged down. And I'm getting engineered specs. I'm getting people taking pictures. Every home I've traveled across the country. What? You see pieces of incredible tiny homes falling all over the highway? No. That's what I'm saying. We're going to expose this industry. There's nothing to expose. Just be normal. What else you got?
Kristen, she missed it with the Arizona house. That is the Arizona house right there.
Kristen.
Yeah, she just want to know what happened to the lady from Arizona. This is the house.
Yeah,
right here.
yep. She's still good.
Working on it.
We're still working on it. I got my high school boys working on it. They did a great job. They know how to tongue and groove very, very, very well. And they're going to put the hardwood floors down for her. Everything's ready to go now. We have just been busy on these 2 on the workshop. We had a couple orders come in, and Susan, we're jumping on this ASAP.
What about people who get a lot of snow? About the roofs and about like insulation?
Insulation. We're going to have our installation company come, and we're going to do a talk on Wednesday night. I'm hoping next Wednesday. I'll have Mullins and Spray Foam Insulation come in. They're going to tell all the skinny on spray foam, all the VOCs, all the contaminations, if there is any, how natural it is, what we can do. From what I'm hearing, you just don't do a comparison from spray foam to fiberglass. It's not apples for apples. You know, because spray foam keeps the air from blowing in around your plugs. It's so airtight, where fiberglass isn't. So it's different in the R value. In the walls, it still says 14. In the ceiling, it says 21. But it's equivalent to an R38 in your ceiling, even though there's only 3 inches. And it's completely 100% waterproof. Good? It's hard to explain because...
Yeah, what about the roof?
The roof for snow load.
For snow. People
Yeah.
get a lot of snow.
Yeah. What I'm doing is we build like we do conventionally on a house. So we maximize all their strength, and we realize where they're going. One thing I'm going to do is give the people where these things are now coming out is a structural engineer will have his stamp saying that roof right there will withstand 6 feet of snow in northern Maine, when in the springtime it starts to melt and it turns into slush and it's 3 times heavier than snow. That's what we're going to give you the rest assurance when you're laying in there, that you're not going to have a rafter come down on your head. All right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Okay, let's see, real quick. A truck. Somebody wants to buy a truck before they come to the workshop. Buy it or get a U-Haul truck.
There's a couple different ways. I mean, I don't have $60,000 for a truck. I wish I did. I'd get the biggest truck you can get. Probably, I don't know, an F-350 will haul about anything we got in here. F-350 dually. Dually is great. Matt has got a mechanism called the toad. The toad is hooked to your trailer. It holds all the tongue weight. The toad has 2 wheels on it. The trailer's hooked to it, so it holds all the tongue weight. That's an option if you just got 2 wheels, a 2-wheel drive truck. Get a dually. F-350 is great. My suggestion, I've towed personally 25 homes across the United States. I've used a U-Haul box truck. Chuck and Diane here in Morristown, they're beautiful, beautiful people. They've rented all the trucks to me, and they've done great. San Diego, New York, California, you name it, Houston, I've been everywhere with them. They've towed great. They got the 2-speed transmission. I think it's equivalent to an F350, 10,000 pound towing capacity. And what I love about it, if you buy one of those, you can get one for $8 to 10 grand. It's gas, it's not diesel. You can get gas anywhere. Diesel sometimes you can't get, it's a little more expensive, but it has the butt to pull. And you can put all your personal belongings inside. I've always thought put a smart car in the back of that thing, put all your personal belongings, go somewhere, park it, and you back out your smart car, zip around town, whatever you got. So you got a car, a truck, and a home with you.
Last question. Michelle wants to know about the lofts. How much can they hold? What can you put up there in a loft?
Man, everything but a large elephant. Man, you know what I think about? I think about what kind of person can climb up in a loft and how many can get up there. Well, they're super strong. To do a weight saying, hey, it'll hold up to 70 pounds per square inch and all it, I don't know how to do that for you. We make them strong to where if 2 people up there, 3 people are up there, whatever the beds can do, and even if there's some bouncing and whatever in furniture, we build them to last. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that.
Michelle said, LOL, no pink elephants. Okay, yeah, you're good. I think I tried to catch them all.
Good. YouTube, subscribe. Win a free house, 20-foot house, free. I mean, I'm not bulling now. Everybody thinks, oh, he's just bulling. He won't pull a name out. I'm going to jump in that small swimming pool and pull out your name. When I pull it out, I'm going to read it, and it's going to go, Regina. No, Regina, you can't have my 20-foot free house. You already got one. I'm going to pull it out, and you got a free house. It's for marketing, so we can be bigger company, and so people will know more about us. We're going to blog this. Dallas, Fort Worth, tiny house enthusiasts / Facebook, whatever. There's people down there. Listen, it's true. We do build homes cheaper than anybody in the United States. And competitors, you come here. Come here and find out what we do. I'm open book. See that door? It's always open. Always. The only time I take an appointment is because if you want to see me specifically, I'll make sure I'm here. I don't really go anywhere unless I got to run to the store, but I'm usually always here. So my door's open. We're not hiding nothing. You want to make fun of our wood laying on the floor? Yep, that's it. It's a mess. The way it is. When it rains, it leaks in here. We keep all our materials dry because it's staged in between the leaks. Isn't it? All right.
Well,
we're here to build a strong company, keep the prices down, the quality up, and speed. So they said, you can't do all 3, Randy. You can't be fast, you can't be good, and you can't be cost effective. Really? I'm trying. I hope I'm accomplishing it. I'm not perfect. You're going to see things wrong. We're learning, okay? So, thank you very much, everybody. I think I've talked about everything. I hope you're not bored with me. Friday night, you've got to tune in. We got the most awesome show. Teddy and Amanda show will be back. And we're going to do an awesome comparison of between an RVIA certified home that you will see and a tiny built home. And you will see the difference in these 2 homes, all right? This is going to be massive. Friday night is fun night. Friday night, I'm hoping Teddy will have his band ready to play. We'll do some stupid songs. I can't, you guys will get sick of me singing, I'm sure. But I like to sing. And then, but we're going to show that. All right, I want you to see the difference, and we're gonna have tons of fun. Grab your popcorn, sit down, enjoy us. Friday night at 8. We'll be here to entertain you about tiny homes and some other stupid stuff. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I gotta get with Steve. He's waiting on me on the gas over there. He's probably ready to leave. All right. Thank you so much. I mean it. Bye.